Okay. No, we on our way to Tuason Falls, but we had to get a vlog with the people. Yeah! I'll see you guys later. Kita Kids, yeah? Let's go.
What's your channel?
Yes, sir. It's Sunshine Pills.
Sunshine.
Sunshine Pills.
P-I-double-L-S.
Yeah? I'll give it to you. See you guys. Like and subscribe. You'll be in the vlog. Bye. Ah. It's so cool, man. So here we are at this beautiful viewpoint, but we're on our way to Tuason Falls. And woo, this just gets more and more exciting. Let's go. Come on, you got what? You can see White Island from here. You can see the White Island. Let's go. Come on, we gotta zoom in on that, man. Hey, how are you? All right. I like your smile. Let's not go too close, no? My first time in Bahal. And then my first time in Kamigan. Yeah. So I was on the beach.
So, you're coming alone?
Alone. Solo. Come this way. You're so pretty.
Thank you.
Bumper cacao.
Oh!
Watch your step. It gets deep. Can you get wet? Okay. So, are you single? Okay. Me too. And how young are you?
I'm 25.
25? Okay, I'm 32. As you can see, the people are cheering us on. Let's go. This is so beautiful. So what's your favorite thing to do in Kamigan?
Swimming.
Swimming?
In the water.
This is my first time swimming in Kamigan. So I just arrived yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I like it yesterday.
Really?
But it's my second time.
Okay. So where are you from? Are you from the island of Bahal?
No, I'm from Davao. Very far.
Very far?
Yes.
So you had to make a long travel to get here?
Yes. About
13 hours? Okay, mine was about 8 hours. Because came from Tagilaro. If you want also, I like your feet are so small. My feet look huge compared to yours. Anyways, I like your outfit too.
Thank you.
So how did I end up here in a waterfall with a beautiful girl like you? Come on. And your name matches the waterfall right now because it's very windy.
Oh.
Do you know that there's a restaurant in America called Wendy's?
No.
Fast food. What's up? This is amazing, man. So it is here where we will have our coffee on this beautiful island. And as you can see in the distance, there's White Island, no trees on it. So I'm saying that's where I might get my little suntan today, man. But I'm just excited to be here. Let's do this. Yet again, in the middle of the jungle. And if I need a place to sleep, there we will have protection from the rain. Hey, could I ask you a question? Are we in a volcano right now?
Volcano?
Yeah. Is this a volcano, the whole thing? Like Ebook?
I know, sir.
Okay. He knows? Okay, expert.
Not really, but I think the nearest tourist spot that is near the volcano is Arden.
Arden?
The
Okay.
hot spring, because
Oh, it's a hot spring?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a jacuzzi.
Yeah, but I haven't been there since I was assigned here to for security.
Really? So you live here now?
Not really. I just stay at the police station here in Katarman.
Okay. Nice to meet you, man. What's your name?
I'm Valyar.
Valia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Say hello,
So are you
man.
vlogging?
Yes,
Hi,
sir. Yeah, I'm just vlogging my experience, man. This is a special island. Anyways, is it that way to the waterfall?
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Here's the entrance.
Okay. Salamat.
You're
Amping.
welcome.
Yes, sir.
Amping.
Kita kits. Hi. Hi, how are you? Oh, got those. Hey, do I have to sign in? Okay. Oh, how much? Pila. What happened, dude? We'll get beat up by a waterfall. The system is rough. Nothing like this beautiful sunlight shining through here, no? Third things first. It's more like a rapid. Clear water. Give it a yell. We'll have a look. So now, as a solo traveler, I'm still in the province of Bohol, and I'm not looking for a Bohalana. I'm looking for a Kamingkingnong. So, it's all about the journey, and all about the people you meet along the way. Looks like a nice place to just rest the leg. Had soft smile. There are already some beautiful views over here. Just enough for the pop man, you know. And you know me, I have to pee in the water. And in the Philippines, they call the bathroom the CR. But me, I'll say, where's the CR nature? So man, nobody knows when you're pissing. Unless I send out signs with my mind of telepathy. One more. I just love, you can feel the power of it. And I'll try not to slide down that way. We're gonna swim here though, yeah? Let's go. Let's see what we can do as far as keeping dry. And there you will have it. The pop man is vicious. And all of the ladies were cheering us on. And this is how you have fun on an island. And as you can see, the Twitter Nazis are out. And there's no need to be apologetic. For being who you are. Maybe we will just continue to have fun. Beautiful waterfall. And let's love and live life. We'll just sit on the side and smoke the lamboy. All smiles to the pop man, you know. If you didn't know, this is the natural organic cigarette of the Philippines. And it kind of makes you feel high. And so, we have left all of our pesos at the hotel. So we will consider today a fast of coconuts. Pila. 40. Can you cut it for me? Okay. Cortar. And this is buton buku. Salamat, sir.
Isa ka buko? Wala lang kayo ng...
Salamat. Here you go. You know, bike shop business, we had to get a repair real quick, and we on our way to Tagbilaron. So you know me, you know I'm the monkey man, right? So right now we're about to go see the smallest monkey in the world called a tarsier. And I just had a buku, a fat ass coconut, and I had a long boy, that original Filipino cigarette. So let's go see how, you know, what these things look like, man. Just got coconuts sitting everywhere, man. And you know I'm a nature boy, so let's see how I handle this touristy spot. Excuse me, guys.
Thank you for listening and enjoy your tarsier viewing. Have a nice day ahead.
Please observe in silence. So you already know they gotta charge you something. Please observe in silence.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Hall Tarsier Conservation
Man, let's
Area.
go buy a ticket, man. This is exactly why I don't come to these fucking tourist spots, man.
Rules to be followed
Because you
before
could be
enter
using your
inside.
money much more
Tarsiers
wisely.
are known to be one of the... Nowadays, tarsiers are considered as endangered species. That's why we have some rules to be followed in order to conserve them. First,
And then we have a ticket. Hi.
Then go
Afternoon.
left side, sir, then turn right out.
Salamat. And then you know at the fucking touristy places ain't nobody got no type of sense, bro. Like just rude as hell. This way? Okay. Salamat.
Right side up.
Okay, kita kits.
Okay.
Look, you know what I'm saying? They just snatching the money and shit, not even caring about how, not even giving a fuck about how you feel. So it kind of like, you know, it makes me actually want to become more present. So let's see what we doing, man. Really gotta watch your own vibe. Excuse me.
Wala nga akong cover up eh.
Okay.
Hindi, para akong magda-dive.
And you got a stepway 2 feet wide, so I don't know how I'm getting up unless it's through the jungle. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, that's okay. It's okay, you see? And here I am. So man, as you can see, it's just workers and shit. Was it cool? I would say it's hella cool. Was it worth the stop? I would say it was worth the stop. Was it worth 170 pesos? Y'all know me, I'ma keep it real. It's like just extorting the animals. Like, why can't shit be free? It's nature. I understand they do gotta stand here and protect them and make sure that it remains exclusive, but just to turn something into a pop shop, touristy shit, like, no problem. I might get one of them umbrellas, man, just because I'm feeling super Filipino right now. You got the I love Bohol sign. Which I do love Bohol. Bohol is one of the most unique and remote islands ever. Hey, how you
Can I ask
doing?
you if it's a good value to do that?
Yeah, it's a good video.
It's a nice.
It's oh, is it a good idea?
Yeah.
This is perfect for the vlog. Will you be in my vlog? No. I would say you walk around about 10 feet. It's worth seeing them. I just don't agree with having to pay for nature, even though it's 170 pesos. But since you guys came all this way, you might as well see the smallest monkey in the world. Even though it's
you can see them.
you can see them. Yeah, they're in the trees.
Yeah.
But yeah,
From far.
there's like 4 or 5 of them. No, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
And then they'll just point you right where they are, and
Yeah.
that's about it, man. Like 10 feet of walk through and then you're done, you know. But so if you're saving money, don't do it. But you're here already. You
But
see the
now
smallest.
it's closed, so it's for. I ask you because
It's closed. Okay.
I need to come back. So I think. I don't know.
There's another big one like 10 miles away, but I'm glad they were like, do you just want the closer one? It's smaller. I was like, yeah, just give me the closer one because it's enough just to walk by and see them. I'm actually glad it's not bigger because I don't have to just spend a bunch of time just trying to look at them.
Yeah.
You just see a couple of them, say, hey, buddy, and that's it.
You're from USA?
Yeah, from USA.
You do. You have a YouTube channel? Or
Yeah,
something like
vlogging. It's called Sunshine Pills.
that?
Yeah, vlogging all over the Philippines, man.
Okay. Bye, Andre. Huh?
Yeah, well, thank you. So nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Is this your Filipino wife?
Not yet a wife.
Okay, not yet, right?
That won't be famous.
All right, well, you guys enjoy your day, okay?
Yeah, take care.
All right.
To
Bye-bye.
enjoy the rest of your stay in the Philippines.
Enjoy. Kita kits.
Or choosing Philippines.
Yeah, that's what's up. Amping. I can breathe. And fuck the touristy places, man. I'm about to sit here. I was sitting smoking a long boy, having a coconut. I felt better outside, but I'm super glad I stopped by, man. Let me just stay positive. But this is the perfect reminder of me just disliking touristy places. And so rather than going to Panglao or maybe even Sikihor. Like, I'm just gonna go to Kamigan Island. There's a bunch of volcanoes, one active volcano, bunch of waterfalls. You can drive around the whole island in like 8 hours. Beautiful beaches, paradise. So we gonna get stranded on another remote island. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This is so cool, man. So I just met my homies from Korea. They gonna give me a Korean cigarette. Hi. So you just asked, do you have a Korean cigarette? Oh, okay. What kind?
레종? 레종. 캡슐.
Lejon?
캡슐.
Okay, so it's a pop. You pop.
Mint.
Ooh, nice. It tastes like wine. This, yeah, yeah.
트러블 유튜버?
Vlogging, yeah.
할로윈.
Yep. Are you a vlogger too? No? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Soon. Do you have YouTube? No. Okay. But these are the unique experiences that we set out for. My whole travels, I haven't met a lot of people from Korea, but why not smoke a Korean cigarette on the island? Another thing about these monkeys is they're blind during the daytime. When you walk through, you have to be super quiet. This cigarette tastes like... Oh yeah, for sure. It's sunshine pills.
Sunshine?
Yeah.
Sunshine pill. 스펠링 어떻게 되냐?
SUN.
Come see these monkeys. Holla at me. Man, that's so dope. So I just got invited to Coco Gita to drink some Taiwan whiskey. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You see, a man must fight for what is right in his reality, even if it puts him in the ground. If I did find myself in a dream, the last thing that I would want to do is withhold information from anybody. Like, if I knew how to create a new axiom of reality, then I would not want to withhold that information from anybody. Because there's a possibility that I would be withholding that information from myself. You see? There's a possibility that everyone in my dream reality experience is just a part of me. So you see, it would be very unwise for anybody with information on reality to withhold that information from the collective. Now, with that being said, I want to point out the fact that we as humans have the innate nature of passing down information, passing down knowledge. And it makes me question why. Could it be possible that we are manipulating simultaneous timelines, past, present, and future, by giving this knowledge? So you see, we go beyond our own life. Like, we can manipulate beyond our own life. We are actually more powerful than we think we are. But I think it must be much deeper than that. You know, it is that, but it's also the reason that we pass down knowledge inherently is because we know that we are part of a collective. Like, we understand that the collective is a big part of our reality. I don't know how big of a part of our reality it is, but we seem to be able to have influence on this quadrant of our reality. In our inner individual and inner collective perspective, we seem to have more control and more ability to manipulate our reality. But if even the 0.5% of conscious beings, high vibrational conscious beings, truly conscious beings on this earth, were to figure out how to create their own axiom of reality, or that they are already, without realizing it, creating their own axiom of reality, and don't understand that the matrix is just a created axiom of reality that we've accepted and become agents of, then the collective could be swayed in a high vibrational form. You see, because it is not ignorance that is causing excess suffering on this planet. It is the fact that humanity has proven to be incapable of forming and creating new axioms of reality that challenge old axioms of reality that cause torture for multidimensional beings. You say, people who are unable to think on this level that we are thinking on now in this conversation, they'd be like, what? Like, I actually don't believe that you can create your own reality. And you'll see that is exactly why everyone cannot create their own reality. You see, some people will just have to be in this dream, and they will have to accept other axioms of reality that have been being built because they have not done the work. So they don't know what, although the current axiom of reality or the matrix in the physical realm is deteriorating, they don't know what axiom to cling on to now. You see? They will not think it's possible to create their own axiom of reality. Therefore, they cannot have a major effect in swaying the collective in a high vibrational form, in a high vibrational pattern. You see, human beings are operating at a minimal capacity. And so versus older models of truth, we would need newer models of truth in order to match this frequency of incoherence. In order for them to understand, you would have to draw it out on paper. So since you do have almost full control over your inner individual reality, you transverse and begin to focus on the outer collective quadrant of reality. And here, you feel powerless. You feel things are not the same. That's because in each different quasi-realm or similar realms where your beam of focus is, your beam of awareness is, there are different laws based off of what is real and what is not real. So you see, things can be real, but to a certain extent in different sub-realities. Now, speaking of sub-realities, I want you guys to bring your awareness to the three primary realities that we perceive our experience on with our egoic perception, there would be soul, mind, and body. Soul, mind, and body. Now, every time, if you were to transcend into nothingness, the empty axiom, empty of things but full of things unmanifested. If you transcend every time you transcend the mind and body, you actually destroy these two axioms, allowing you to create new axioms of reality based off what you've gathered from the empty axiom, source consciousness. So that would make you generator, operator, and destroyer of reality. You see, it would be very hard for a being who hasn't developed himself to understand this in the dream. I say this a lot. It would be very foolish of you to find yourself in a dream complaining, instead of figuring out how you can create your own quasi-heaven, your own quasi-loop. Because you'll see that even when creating a new axiom, the models are in my other videos, you'll see the pattern of synchronic causality. So life itself is endless genealogy. This template and new axiom of reality, dots of reality that actually connect our reality and trace our reality back to source. Is a template that allows you to actually access the power that you have been being given. You see, rather than looking at life as meaningless, you begin to realize that that's the point, that life is full of paradoxical illusions. Things can be real and not real at the same time, simultaneous realities. Then you can create your own quasi-heaven. You'll see I've been talking about quasi-loops and quasi-hells and quasi-vortexes that you can draw yourself into and torture yourself with, just like the movie Coraline. But now I want to begin to talk about a quasi-heaven. And this is only possible if you have the space and you have been freeing your life force energy enough to create your own axiom of reality. You know, a lot of things in my mind are telling me that, look, it's not possible for you to get other beings to understand how to create their own reality. But I'm putting it to the test. I do actually believe that people who are watching my videos will do actually understand. Like, otherwise you're not even watching. So I would almost guarantee you're to a certain point of awakening. Like, you're done suffering in this certain axiom of reality. Imagine you found yourself in a dream and you were just dumb. You were actually dumb as fuck. Like, you didn't know shit about the dream. And not only that, but you suffered in the dream. You see, I had a dream last night. This is actually funny, because I've been very lucid in my dreams. And the more I say it, the more lucid I become in my dreams. So the dream last night was me fighting these monsters. And they almost look like wolves or beasts. But I knew that they weren't real. But everybody else around me didn't know that they weren't real. So I was just slaying these beasts because I knew that they weren't real. Like, with one whack, I would just, like, slaughter one and obliterate it. So you see, I seemed like the hero in the dream because I knew what was real and what wasn't real. I was slaying monsters that these people considered real. You see, so they were real, but to a certain extent. I need you to get that. They were real, but to a certain extent. The only way to get over a nightmare is to identify it as a nightmare. You see, when people actually realize that it is just a dream, that it is just a projection that they've been having over and over, then they will stop being afraid. So in this dream, I'm going ham, like, bah, bah, bah. And it's so easy. It's so easy. And I'm lucid. Like, it's so weird. I could have just, like, almost put it down. Whatever club I had, I could have just put it down and like, told everybody that this shit was fake. But I was just doing it anyways. I was like it must be done still. So it is quite unique becoming lucid. You must understand that life is actually a dream. Only there are different laws here in this realm. You must understand that life must, in this reality that we experience, must be a dream that you are having. And you would not want to walk around this dream not knowing shit about reality. Like actually clapping for people who are slaying imaginary monsters. Which you would thank them because they were real to you, but that person who was hitting the monsters is just like I really didn't do anything. Like, to tell you the truth, I really didn't do anything, but I saved the day. It was such a fun dream to have. Like, I was protecting the whole family, right? So you'll see the extent that we can connect this, what we call reality, to a dream is to the extent that we know and have the innate nature to know that we do actually decide what is real and what is not real. And we do decide how to manipulate our perception of good and evil. I love y'all.